Alright guys, hello and welcome back to my channel. So as you know, I got Sister Locks, what is it now? It's the 10th, so I have had them for like 11 days now, 12 days? No, I would say 12 days. Because I started on the 29th and then they were finished on the 1st. So if I go by my finish date, I've had them for 9 days. And it's time to wash my hair. As you can see, like the curls have come undone. My hair looks super stringy and it's just itching, and it's time for me to wash my hair. And so I'm gonna be doing the banding and braiding. You have to band and braid your hair when you just get Sister Locks, okay? It doesn't really matter the length, and especially if it's short, you have to band and braid your hair. Because if you don't, it's gonna unravel, especially if you have a soft texture. I always used to think that I had 4C hair, and then I was told I have 4A, 4B. So I have to be careful. I've already had one lock unravel. Let me see if I can show you. So it was a tiny one on the side here, and like, look, like it's totally just like no longer a lock because that hair is just too soft. It just came right out. So all the time I'm doing this. I do have that little tool to retighten my Sister Locks, but I don't know how to start a lock. I might YouTube it, just to kind of fix that one. Because I am waiting until the 5-week mark before I do my first retie. So I'm gonna start, I like to start at the back. I know people like to start their hair at the front, but I prefer to start mine at the back. All right, so what are the tools that I'm gonna be using? I'm gonna be using these clips in the back, and I've got my handy dandy elastic bands, little short black ones to show you, that I'm gonna put at the end as I braid up these bad boys. Now, I can't really even see if I'm in a straight line or not. I know I have a straight grid, but I guarantee you that me braiding up my hair in the back is not gonna be like perfectly straight. It might be if I had somebody in the back, but I don't. But you can kind of feel the parts, at the back, and your hand just slides. So I'm using these to keep the hair up out of my way, and then I can braid the ones in my section. So I'm just taking a section of hair, and I learned don't when you're banding and braiding your hair, like don't braid super tight at the root. You need to leave some room, like how I'm leaving, because if you don't leave room, you won't be able to get at your scalp. You won't be able to wash it properly. Oops, one's left out, so I gotta go back up on that braid. And you won't be able to wash it properly. So make sure when you're banding and braiding that you don't go super close to the root of your hair. And I like to braid all the way down as far as I can because my hair is easy to unravel. And I paid a lot of money for this. Ain't nobody got time. So, all right, guys. So as I continue to audition for the color purple, so when I get to these tiny ones, you can't really band and braid these little bad boys here because they're so small. So what I do is carefully try to group them. I have like 4 of them here. I carefully put them together, and I just put an elastic like at the midway point. It's hard because it's so fine, but because these are at my hairline, I know that once I wash my hair, they're going to unravel because they're soft. So, and it's thin. So I put an elastic at the end. And this is what I do for all these little short ones here. I'm gonna do the same thing along my edges here for all the short ones. I'm almost finished. Ooh. All right, so I'm finished banding and braiding. I've done the back, and I did the tiny ones along the sides. Okay, you can't braid those, but you can put an elastic at the end to wash it so that in an attempt that it doesn't come out, right? It might, but at least you tried. So I'm gonna show you the back. This is the front, and I'm gonna show you the back. This is the back. They give you a Sister Lock starter kit when you get your Sister Locks. Because this is my second time around, I really just, I didn't need it. I don't use the Sister Lock shampoo. I know that's controversial, but I don't use it. Like I said, this is my second rodeo. It doesn't work for me. It doesn't, I have naturally, because I have a lot of oil, I have oily scalp, sebum, so I get a lot of buildup on my scalp, and I find it does not remove buildup, and my hair would just be itching me all the time. So I just use my regular shampoo, and I use the Head and Shoulders dandruff control. Yeah, that's what I use in my hair. I don't use the Sister Lock shampoo. It just doesn't do anything for me. I need my scalp to be thoroughly cleaned, and I need the zinc. I need the zinc for my dandruff. I'm sorry. So sorry. I don't use it. I mean, hey, if this is your first time doing Sister Locks, you should at least try it to see if it works for you or not before deciding if you don't want to use it. All right, so I'm gonna go shower, wash my hair. I'm not gonna show you that. I'm just not gonna show you that. I'm gonna wash my hair and I'll be back.